everybody, and welcome to our first interview of 2022. And our guest is Daminova Diyora, who took 8 from IELTS. Okay, good day.
Hello, nice to be here.
Nice to meet you too. I've known you for more than 6 years, and our audience don't know about you. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, sure. My name is Diyora Daminova. I'm 17 years old now. I'm from Turkey. Currently, I study in Tashkent.
Which lyceum or school? What?
Academic Lyceum of Westminster International University.
Okay. Diyora, when did you study English? When did you start it?
It was a long journey, which I started in 6th grade. Yeah, and it took about 2 years to get a decent level of speaking.
What did you do after finishing your courses?
I should, I guess, begin with the point of starting this journey and going through it. So basically, I studied in several educational centers, like utmost. Yeah, but finally, the course of English I took here. Mr. Storil's lessons, and after finishing them, basically I could not take my IELTS because I was 14 at that age. So I was offered a job here, so I started working as a children's tutor.
What did you do after that?
After that, I did not work too long here because I had this ambition of applying for academic lyceum of Westminster International University. That's a nice place, but their acceptance rate is super low, so I needed to prepare. So I left, and for a year I studied math.
In English, right?
Math in English, yeah. That's quite a hellish experience, I'd say. And I got accepted, so now I'm studying there.
Where do you want to continue your education?
Obviously USA, and I was already admitted to 2 of 15 colleges that I applied to. It's Hofstra University in New-York and Chicago, DePaul University. So I guess.
You can tell us about your scholarship.
So overall scholarship from these 2 is $208,000.
It's cool. Okay, let's talk about your IELTS results. You got 8.5 from listening section and 8.5 from reading, writing 7, speaking 7, and your overall band score is 8. Okay, how could you achieve this?
I would say that pretty much it was practice. I mean, nothing new, but that's just how it is. I did not prepare for too long before actually taking my exam. Actually, the idea of taking IELTS was absolutely spontaneous because my sister was like, "Hey, I'm taking this exam in March. Would you like to just go with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm already 16, so we just registered together. And for 2 months, I was trying to prepare. That was basically just practicing different sections, and that's the result, I guess."
And if I'm not mistaken, when you were studying here and when you were 14 years old, your mock test results were also really high, 7.
It was 7.
Okay, was that difficult? I mean, to take this very certificate?
It's never easy to take some standardized exams like IELTS, TOEFL, SAT, but I wouldn't say that it was super difficult either because the time I spent here and in other educational centers while preparing when I was from 12 to 14, that really left something in my mind. So I was already quite familiar with what the structure is, how to deal with different tasks. So
And you mentioned that you study in university, right?
No, I study at academic lyceum.
Academic lyceum. How could IELTS help?
It didn't quite help at Lyceum. I mean, I just couldn't take this exam when I was applying to Lyceum because I was like 15 and the starting age for IELTS is like 16. But it helped a lot while applying for universities because they really appreciate the higher like mark you get from these like international exams because they need to understand what's your background, will you like fit into their community, and if you don't know language, obviously you will not be the best student. So yeah.
Okay, would you recommend your academic Lyceum to another students who want to apply for?
Yes, absolutely. I think that it really changes the way you think, the way you view things, the way you kind of structure your future, because the system there is absolutely different from what we have at schools. Like there are only semesters, not like quarters like we have at schools. Yeah, the lessons, they usually last for 80 minutes and they are always full of something new for you. I mean, we have some courseworks done also. I believe there aren't any at school. And there are a lot of different things, like we have midterm exams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the structure is different, but the information they give, it's like more profound than at school. And what I really want to mention is the social life of the Lyceum. Like, it's crazy how many clubs and organizations there are. So that a little bit feels like studying in some US school, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really recommend it.
Okay, thank you, Diyora, for your visit.
Yeah, thank you too.
Could you wish something to the audience?
Yes, absolutely. As I worked and studied here myself, I kind of know the stuff. I know the way that teachers kind of conduct their lessons here. And I really can say that when you are coming here, be sure to get knowledge, because these guys, they are gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
So yeah,
thank you.
Thank you too. Bye.